A half an hour south of downtown Ottawa, along a narrow dirt road, is Rideau Pines Farm. The 35-year-old business, which is owned by John and Sandra Vandenberg, delivers fresh and local produce to over 25 restaurants in the city. John says this time of the year is still busy.
Good Brussels sprouts, celeriac, and carrots out there still, and radishes.
The couple says they believe in both quality and quantity. John says all the harvesting is done in the morning and deliveries are made that afternoon.
The fresher it is, the more nutrients it has and the better tasting it is. They're not like us, they don't get better with age.
As for the quantity, John says restaurants are paying good dollars for the food they provide, which is why he works so hard to produce it. His wife keeps track of the numbers.
We do about 800 pounds of frozen berries, so they have them throughout the winter.
The farm business expanded when the Vandenberg son, Matthew, returned to the farm with the dream of producing fresh, seasonal, and local food to restaurants and cafes in the Ottawa area. John says,
It's good cross-merchandising. We keep their cards here, so if people are saying, where do you sell it, and we tell them which restaurants we supply.
one of those restaurants is the Belmont at 1169 Bank Street in Old Ottawa South. The restaurant opened its doors last December. The restaurant supports 6 local farms in the area and is still getting deliveries from Rideau Pines Farm at this time of the year.
My name is Adrian Vezina. I am the owner of Belmont on Bank Street. I love throwing parties. I love serving good food. Just being around people always. It's great.
The restaurant has 38 seats and will serve over 100 people on a busy night. The menu includes bar snacks, small plates such as pumpkin sumai, made with fresh squash from Rideau Pines, larger shared plates, as well as cheese and charcuterie. This time of the year, the kitchen is still getting local potatoes, garlic, and kale, as well as squash. The chef says great food relies heavily on its freshness.
My name's Denny. I've been cooking for 17 years, and my favorite thing about cooking, it's the moment a dish comes together in your mind, and you can see it, and you know how good it's going to be, and you can't wait to prep it and to taste it for the first time.
Denny says there is nothing fresher than getting something that was picked that day.
Oh, customers love hearing about the farms and where things are coming from. Yeah, and it makes a difference. We hear, we get asked a lot where our stuff comes from customers. The awareness is pretty high now.
As the orders come in, Denny hustles around the kitchen preparing several dishes at a time. The kitchen is small and the lack of storage has played a role in keeping the menu seasonal, fresh, and local, with the ingredients only arriving that same day.
You know, when I opened, my main thing was to let whatever chef we brought on board kind of do what they wanted to do. I think it's the creativity and the freshness. The fact that we don't have a freezer, the fact that we don't have a walk-in fridge, everything is very limited, so they have to create a lot more with what they have.
The restaurant will be changing its menu this week for the winter months, with the promise of keeping their food choices as fresh and local as possible.